feel like Canelo's that's just my opinion, because if we ever fight, the man is making well over $100 million, you know what I mean? If, let's say, he's saying that I don't have nothing to offer, that I'm nobody, that I need more experience, this and that. If you're gonna make $100 million fighting somebody that has no experience, that he sucks, this and that, all this shit that they've been talking about me, why would you not come beat my ass and collect a big bag on my head after the fight? So for Canelo and his fans saying that I don't bring nothing to the table, I don't do this, I don't do that, man, they're all scared, just like how he's scared, you know what I mean? And if he wants to come prove that I ain't come prove it in front of everybody. It's that easy.
Other guys fight each other while I'm busy, but you know, a lot of fans, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, they feel like Benavidez is the best fight. Do you?
I don't care I don't care what they feel. At the end of the day, no make sense for me, right? They don't have nothing to offer me.
Canelo, what was before you retire though, Canelo? If he keeps winning?
Yeah, maybe.
Sugarcoated. The one that I wanted was Canelo. That fight never happened. So that was the only real way I could prove to the world that I'm the best in the world. So it's like, imagine you've been working your whole life, you've been working your ass off to get this promotion, and this dude doesn't want to give you this promotion. You know what I mean? Because once you fight a person like Canelo, right? I have my fair amount of fans. But once I fight him, and if I beat him, I steal all his fans, and now I'm become the #1.
And he say, no, he's a great fighter, he's dangerous, he's big, he comes over 20, like, he's the same weight as you at 168. So what does it matter? If y'all going out on Friday at 168, what does it matter? He jumps up 15, 20 pounds. You jump up the same weight, bro. So what's the difference here? He's super.
Single day Maho gonna be looking for his every single day Maho. Hey, Canelo, you want some of that? Single day Maho day? It's Benavidez now. Yeah, it's Benavidez. Yeah, sit your old ass down, Canelo. Sit your old ass down. It's a new sheriff in town, and everybody know it, and everybody saw it last night. His name is David Demastro. Hey, Benavidez. That's his name. Call his ass Machine Gun.
Back at Canelo Alvarez after being dismissed as a nobody, Benavidez insists he represents a $100 million fight and is once again calling for the long-awaited showdown to finally happen. He also delivered a sharp reality check, arguing that Canelo is turning his back on the fans by continuing to avoid the one-fight boxing supporters have been demanding for years.
Everything in my power possible to make this fight happen, if it's not happening, it's because Canelo, 100%. And what I wanted to tell you guys too, I mean, this guy, he's making the most money out of everybody. He's charging you guys so much for the pay-per-views. It's like he's spitting in your guys' face, saying that he doesn't give a what you guys want. He's not gonna give you the best fights. He's gonna fight the fights that he wants. In my opinion, that's a little bit disrespectful to the fans, but he has cult-like fans that, you know, they don't tell him shit and they're happy with whatever he does. But at the end of the day, if you hold all the titles, you gotta fight the best in the division.
Meanwhile, Canelo Alvarez responded to the criticism by claiming that fighters like David Benavidez are simply chasing a lucrative payday. He made it clear that he has no interest in handing out easy opportunities, insisting that his position at the top of the sport allows him to choose his own path, further reinforcing his status as boxing's biggest star.
Everyone wants to get into the Canelo sweepstakes, and I'm sure you're not surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. And you can tell everybody is looking for the payday.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm glad because you can tell I'm still the fit.
As for Benavidez, he insists that Canelo is doing nothing but running away and making excuses. He claims Canelo is demanding a $200 million payday or pushing for extra weight conditions instead of stepping into a real challenge, which in his view is just another way of avoiding the fight.
If he doesn't fight the #1 or the #2 guys. So that's what I'm saying, he's disrespecting you guys. So if you guys are cool with that, then there's nothing I can say about that.
You know what, Canelo said all you bring is an extra 25 pounds.
So then why is he asking $200 million? Why is he asking $200 million? Why, when they bring my name up with him, that's the most money he's gonna make. You know what I mean? If I don't bring nothing to the table, you know, so he just said, you know, yeah, exactly. And then when he fought Amir Khan, he outweighed him on like 25 pounds. But, you know, I think it's just...
All of this, he argues, is damaging Canelo's legacy. Jake Paul has also weighed in, calling it the worst situation in boxing, saying that Canelo labels himself a champion while still avoiding a fight with Benavidez.
Yes.
I think it's crazy that Canelo is like trying to claim himself as the best Mexican fighter when he won't fight David Benavidez.
A lot of boxers don't do this. This is why Canelo's not fighting Benavidez. Why would Canelo fight Benavidez, who's relatively unknown, and Benavidez beats him and Benavidez becomes overnight a superstar? That's Canelo's letting Benavidez.
The boxing world is closely watching this situation, and Sean Porter believes the sport needs this fight to happen, urging the governing bodies to step in and make it official. He feels this is a kind of matchup that could elevate Benavidez into a global superstar. Porter also suggests that Canelo knows deep down he cannot beat Benavidez, which is why he continues to avoid the bout despite constant pressure from fans and fighters across the division.
Despite constant pressure from fans and fighters across the division.
I promote both sides, and I feel like when it comes to David Benavidez, we know him to be the monster. Let's talk about who he's getting in the ring with. You know what I mean? Let's talk about how great and exciting this fight is going to be. If you keep pushing the monster, and the monster scaring everybody away, you know, you don't have anything to work with. Right now, Canelo Alvarez at 168 is the guy I think that makes David Benavidez the star. I'm gonna say it, if y'all ain't seen the Porter Way podcast, Canelo cannot beat David Benavidez.
Wow, you're saying that?
I respect Canelo. He can't beat him.
The criticism around Canelo Alvarez continues to grow, with Edgar Bolonga also speaking out and calling him out for avoiding Benavidez. He strongly reacted to suggestions that Benavidez is too big or too dangerous, saying those arguments don't make sense in the current weight class. Bolonga pointed out that both fighters are operating around the same limit, so claims about size differences don't really hold up. According to him, this ongoing narrative only highlights contradictions and adds even more pressure on Canelo to take the fight fans have been demanding.
He's big, he comes over 20 pounds. I'm like, yo, bro, you just made yourself look like the biggest in boxing. Cause now I'm thinking about it, right? I'm like, wait, I'm like, nah, he's probably not even scared of him. But now, after seeing an interview that he did the other day, and he said, no, he's a great fighter, he's dangerous, he's big, he comes over 20 pounds. Like, he's the same weight as you at 168. So what does it matter if y'all boying out on Friday at 168? What does it matter? He jumps up 15, 20 pounds. You jump up the same weight, bro. So what's the difference here?
As Benavidez continues to remind fans that his rival is not stepping up like a real fighter, Tim Bradley has also entered the discussion with strong criticism. He believes Canelo is making excuses and not behaving like a true fighter or even a true Mexican champion in the way fans expect. Bradley further claims that the so-called cash cow is now demanding massive money, reportedly around $450 million instead of accepting the Benavidez challenge, which in his view raises serious questions about Canelo's legacy and intentions in boxing.
He ain't done nothing and all that stuff. If he ain't done nothing, then why you asking for $150 million, dog? That's all I'm saying, man. And I said this story, I think it was on Pro Box TV, man, and I basically said this, bro. Talking about Mexican pride, you don't even gotta be a Mexican. You just gotta be a man, right? If you got another man coming in your house, coming in your sport, whatever you want to call it, bro, and he's calling your name, he's doing the same thing you doing, he fighting, and you the guy, you the cash cow, you the face of boxing, and you don't answer that call, bro, that says something about you, man. You know what I'm saying?
The growing pressure on Canelo Alvarez to face Benavidez continues as Stephen A. Smith has also added his voice to the debate. He strongly dismissed Canelo's recent comments, calling them nonsense and insisting that anyone who understands boxing knows Benavidez is a real deal. While acknowledging Canelo's elite status and greatness, he warned that avoiding the biggest challenge raises serious questions. In his view, Canelo appears to be focusing on other opponents while the fight fans truly want to see remains unanswered.
It's unanswered.
What the hell are you talking about? Will you stop? That's just BS. Anybody who knows boxing, everybody who watches boxing knows that David Benavidez is the real deal. Now that doesn't mean he beat you, because anybody could fall if you catch him right. We know who you are, Canelo, you big time. But you getting ready to fight, and listen.
The analyst continues by saying that Canelo is still a top-level fighter with no doubt about his achievements. However, he argues that the way Canelo speaks about Benavidez gives the impression of avoidance. He believes dismissing him as nothing is unfair and only strengthens the ongoing narrative of ducking. In his view, respect for boxing demands that this fight finally takes place. Benavidez has earned the right to step into the ring with him, and fans deserve to see the matchup that has been demanded across the sport for years.
No doubt about that. But it is clear with what you're saying that you are ducking Benavidez. Not because you haven't fight him, but because of the words that you're using. He's nothing? You know better. Fight that man. David Benavidez deserves that. Anybody who respects boxing knows he should be the man in the ring, going up.
On the other hand, Leonard Ellerbe offers a different perspective, saying there is no way Canelo Alvarez is scared of Benavidez. He points to Canelo's long career and elite resume, reminding everyone that he has already faced the best in the sport. Even as a Benavidez supporter, he questions what new challenge Benavidez brings that Canelo has not seen before. He describes Benavidez as busy, strong, and well-rounded, but still a style that Canelo has already experienced many times.
Canelo has already experienced many times.
As him being scared of Benavidez. That man done fought everybody. He done fought everybody in the entire sport. Everybody. He has an incredible resume. What is he gonna be scared of Benavidez for? And I'm a big Benavidez fan. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do that Canelo hadn't seen before? He's a busy fighter. He's a good puncher, good ring generalship, great pressure. Always comes in shape. Outstanding fighter.
Ellerbe continues by saying the matchup would still be an exciting throwback-style fight, something fans would love to see in today's boxing scene. He calls it a toe-to-toe battle where both fighters would stand and trade in a high-intensity environment. While respecting Benavidez's pressure and consistency, he believes Canelo has already dealt with similar opponents throughout his career. In his view, it remains a great fight on paper, but not necessarily one that proves fear or avoidance from Canelo. Interview 12. Stepping into the conversation, Jim Lampley reveals that even Canelo Alvarez's own fans are pushing him to face the reality of Benavidez and how he compares to past opponents. According to Lampley, Canelo has built a respected image over the years, but he becomes irritated when reminded that Benavidez presents a real threat capable of troubling him or even changing the fight completely. In his view, this is something Canelo does not want to accept, often labeling it as disrespect, even though the pressure is increasingly coming from his own fan base.
One of those fights I just can't wait to see. When you look at that matchup, it's a great matchup. But I think that's a toe-to-toe battle, a throwback fight. I'd love to see.
At a time when many believe Canelo Alvarez would struggle against Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade has added his own warning about the matchup. He openly says he does not see Canelo beating David at all, and even advises him to stay away from a fight. Andrade explains that beating Benavidez requires the right mix of size, movement, IQ, and sharpness. Otherwise, it becomes a very difficult night for anyone at 168 pounds. In his view, Benavidez's pressure and punch volume make him a serious problem.
A lot of even his own fans that, just wait until you get into the ring with David Benavidez. Benavidez is a whole new thing. He's got more power than you have ever dreamed of having. He's going to wipe you out. He doesn't want to hear it, okay? He doesn't want to be treated to that kind of disrespect from people whose respect he thinks he has very meticulously earned over a long period of time. So for whatever reason, Canelo is not contented at this time. I can't evaluate whether PBC has done a questionable job or a fantastic job.